Good morning everybody. Today I'm going to share a practice that I do sometimes when I'm not feeling 100%, I've got a bit of a cold or I'm feeling a little bit achy. I do this more gentle practice. I still want to do a practice but not my usual half an hour. Specifically for me today, yesterday whilst shopping I was loading the boot with my husband. We'd done a weekly shop and I kind of twisted and I've felt a little muscle go pop there, so I've got a bit of a tender muscle there, so I'm going to be extra careful and extra gentle, and I thought you might like to share this practice with me, so let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to start with a nice straight back. As I say, I'm going to be very extra mindful of my body, especially this side. So I'm going to do supported side stretch very slowly and very gently. Inhale up. And again, even reaching up, I'm aware that that muscle is just a little bit tender. So I'm going to lean over very gently. And remember, if you can't go all the way over, I'm going to go down until I feel that I am as far over as I can. It's pretty good, but I'm still aware that there's a little bit of tenderness there. Keep breathing, that's it. And I'm going to come up nice and slow. And down the other side. Again, very gently. As I say, I want to do my practice, but I don't want to set myself back any further. I've got a little pulled muscle. I need to keep moving, but not make it worse. Inhale up. And then take the arms down, back into mountain, lift the head, lengthen the spine, and then we're going to do a supported back bend. Again, very mindful of that sore muscle. So big breath in, lean back gently again, feeling how far back you can go. If it's only a little bit, remember it's better than nothing. Chest up to the ceiling, open the chest. And then slowly straighten up and bring those hands back down. And now we're going to do a forward bend. Inhale the hands up slowly. Exhale as you come forward. Even breathing, I'm aware of it. So I'm going to come down very slowly. I'm going to relax the head. I'm going to bend the knees slightly because I'm going to be very gentle. And then once I'm down, if I feel I could straighten my legs a little bit, I will. And then I'm going to come up again, nice and slow. And exhale back gently and down. Back into mountain. Lift that head, lengthen the spine. And I'm going to repeat those 3 moves again. Inhale up. Right arm down, reach over with the left. So it's important, even when you're not feeling 100%, to still try and get up and stretch if you can in the morning. Inhale up. And exhale down. So this is my go-to, so I can't go a day without doing it, but there are days when I have to be extra gentle. Inhale up. Bring those arms down. Supported back bend. Big breath in. Lean back, chest up to the ceiling. Inhale up. Back into mountain. Inhale the hands up. And exhale forward. You might find you can go a little bit further. This time folding down very slowly. Again, have that bend in your knees until you're down, and then just gradually straighten those legs. And then slowly roll up to a gentle back bend. And bring those arms down really slowly. And I'm going to do the hamstring opener, but I'm going to do it at the edge of the mat, end of the mat, because I'm going to go back into downward dog. Very gently, of course. Feet hip width apart, inhale up. And exhale forward. So come down into that forward bend. That's it. Again, have a gentle bend in your knees if you wish. It's all about listening to your body, and I'm being extra careful with mine today. I'm going to do the hamstring opener because that's something you've always got first thing in the morning is tight hamstrings. Place your left hand on the mat and bend your left knee. And then very slowly take the right hand up. And just look, I can check that that's not too bad. It's not hurting too much. It's not hurting at all, but I'm just aware of it. But I'm so focused on not doing any sudden movements. And release. And just come into that gentle forward bend again. And then we'll do the other side. Right hand down, bend that right knee. And then rotate round slowly and take that left hand up. And slowly lowering down. Back into that forward bend. And then place both hands on the mat very slowly. Come back into downward dog. And again, I'm focused on that left side where I've got that pulled muscle. So just pressing those heels down, lifting the hips. At the moment, everything feels fine. When I breathe, as I say, I can feel that little bit of tenderness there. We're going to go into low lunge. So look forward, step that right foot forward. And we're going to lower the left knee down. So I want to open up the hips nice and gently. Inhale up. And have a stretch down the front of the thighs as well. So reaching up, curl that tailbone under. Keep breathing. And then bring the arms down. And despite the fact that I've got a sore muscle, I want to do a gentle spinal twist. So place the left hand on the right knee, take the right hand behind. Breath in. And exhale slowly. Remember, if you can only go a little way, listen to your body. Never ever strain and never force it. Release back to the front. Inhale the hands up slowly. Exhale the hands down. Untuck that left foot. And we'll take that right foot back to downward dog again. Lift those heels gently. And then press down into downward dog. Okay. I'm going to do the other side. So we're going to step the left foot forward gently. Knee over the ankle and let that right knee sink to the floor. Inhale up for low lunge. So you can still do yoga when you're not feeling 100%. You can still do it. You just got to pay extra attention, extra mindfulness to your body. Bring those hands down nice and slow and gently. And then we'll do the spinal twist to the other side. This could be interesting because this is the side. Right hand on my left knee, left hand behind. Breath in. And so far so good. Yeah, I'm just aware of it. There's no real pain. Something definitely went pop yesterday. So I've got extra mindful of it. And release. Inhale up for low lunge. Exhale the hands down. Untuck the right foot and that left foot back, and just come back into downward dog. Give those legs a stretch. As I say, even when you're feeling poorly, even when you've got a cold, it always feels so much better once you've stretched out your body. Even if you go and hop back into bed, you're doing your body the best thing you can. And then into child's pose. Have a little rest. Sit back on your heels, forehead on the mat. And again, this is slightly uncomfortable for me, so I'm going to open my knees slightly because of the pressure on that rib. And I'm going to come down, place my hands. In fact, I'm going to open my knees completely and stretch my arms out in front because that's much more comfortable for that particular injury that I have. Just relax here. I'm going to walk those hands back, come up nice and slowly, and back to kneeling. And then I'm going to bring the legs out in front, and I'm going to very gently lie down. So knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Lower yourself down. Normally I would use my core and just, as you know, but I'm being extra careful. I'm going to come down slowly onto the elbows and down. I'm going to keep those feet bent. I'm going to shift around on my mat until I'm comfortable. I can feel that little twinge there. We're going to do reclined pigeon. Very gently. Inhale that right foot up. Place it on the left knee and then lift that left leg. Remember, you can increase it if you wish. I'm going to try to do what I normally do. That's fine because most of the stretching is down here. So drawing that leg up. It's just so wonderful to still be able to do yoga, even though, you know, you've just got to be sensible. You've just got to do within your body's limits because it can change from day to day, as we know. And release. Nice and gently. On the other side, inhale that left foot up. Yeah, felt that as I breathed. Place that left foot on my right knee. And again, I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to see if I feel it there. That's fine. So no pressure there. I can reach my shin, as I say, or I could just leave it, but I do absolutely love this one. If I can do it fully, I will. So I love that stretch in that left hip. We carry a lot of stress in our hips. It's good to release it. And then I'm going to slowly release down. Bring that foot down. And then I'm going to have a go at reclined goddess. So bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop down to either side. So we're getting that lovely passive inner thigh stretch without too much strain on my body. I'm going to clasp my elbows, that's fine. If I do it slowly, I think if I'd done it in a jerky way, it would have hurt. So just make sure you do these moves nice and smoothly. Yeah, as I breathe, I can feel that twinging. Maybe I'll loosen my arms slightly, stretch them out to the side. That's much better. I'm not pulling on the sides now. Okay, I'm going to use my hands to draw my knees back together. I'm going to draw the knees up very gently and hug them in. I'm just going to give my lower back a little massage into the mat. really slowly. And I'm going to release my feet to the floor, and I'm going to come into corpse pose. Close my eyes and just feel the exercises that I've done. I feel so much better than if I hadn't done any. And I'm guessing that that muscle, if I hadn't gently stretched it at all, would have probably tightened up and been more painful. So this was the right thing for me. Okay, I'm going to give my body a gentle stretch. Again, very slowly because of that side rib. Very gently, I'm going to bring my arms down and bend my knees and roll onto my right side. Again, coming up very gently because I don't want any sudden movements here. Slowly bringing myself up. I can sit in easy pose. And namaste. So there we go. So I have to say I feel much better than I did when I got up, because as I say, this, you know, it's not agony obviously. It's just I'm aware that I have done a small amount of damage. I've probably pulled a muscle slightly, but if I don't do anything, it will, like I said, it will set and it will get worse. So the best thing is to just keep those gentle movements, just listen to your body always, and hopefully there'll never be a day when you can't do yoga, because for me it's the worst thing ever to have to get up and go through my day without having started it this way. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that it's will be your go-to when you don't feel like you want to do a proper yoga practice and you feel a little bit grotty and maybe you have a cold or an ache or whatever. And if you can make the effort to do this, I know you'll feel better, and I know your body will thank you for it. So anyway, I'm off on one of my Tina waffles as usual. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for letting me share my experience with you. I hope it's helped, and I will see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.